Hello everybody, Kulan was in here, and today we'll be doing What If Deku Has Spawn's Power, Part 9. So, in the last part, All Might just found out Deku's backstory. Well, not 100%, but you know what I mean. And Deku just went to his room. Now, continuing the story, Deku would have went into his room and fall into his bed and fall asleep, as he would have a nightmare. Deku will be in a dark room. As he opens his eyes, he sees Dick holding Zero's head, saying, "Looks like it's the end of the road, Zero." As Dick would harden his hand, now Deku would try to save Zero, but there would be an invisible wall there that is in the way, as he sees Dick stab Zero through the stomach. Deku would try to break the invisible wall, but to no avail, as Dick would walk up to Deku's face, putting his hand on Deku's neck, saying, "You're too late, kid. Too weak to do anything." While choking Deku, he would continue saying, "So weak that you can't even save your one and only friend. So weak that you are just a burden to all of the people in your life. And if you aren't immortal, I would have beat the crap out of you and killed you." As Dick would put his hardened hand on Deku's stomach and slowly pushing his hand in while saying, "All of this happened because you are too weak. This is all your fault." As Dick's hand would push through Deku's stomach. And this is when Deku wakes up in the next morning, gasping for air, saying, "Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!" As he gets up, changing into some new clothes, grabbing his free section staff as he leaves the house, jogging around the city. As he passed by Takuba Beach, or the beach that All Might was training Deku in the real anime, he would see the skinny man from yesterday with a man in a suit with a very muscular man, as he would stop jogging and walk over, overhearing the man in the suit saying, "Mirio is the better candidate than that kid you just met yesterday. Plus, Mirio has more experience." As the skinny man, which is All Might, would notice Deku looking at them and said, "Oh hi, Yamban. How did you know my name?" "Your dad." "Adopted." Yes, yes, adopted dad." "Sorry, I still don't know your name." "Oh, call me Toshinori." "Okay, Mr. Toshinori. What are you doing here?" "I can ask you the same thing, young man." "I was jogging. And who are these two gentlemen? Wait, do you know who is All Might's previous partner?" "Yes, it's your night eye, right?" "Yeah, this is your night eye. And that is Mirio Togata." "Oh, I'm sorry that I interrupt something. I'm gonna leave now." "Wait, Yanban." "What?" Would you like to train with us? Training? Sure, why not? I got nothing to do anyway. But what kind of training? As Mirio would come up to Deku saying, "Hi, I'm Mirio Togata. Nice to meet you." Oh, hi. You can call me Bon. Hey Bon, wanna spar? I wanna see why All Might thinks that you can be his successor. Wait, as Deku points at Skinny Man, which is All Might, and saying, "That's All Might?" Uh, yeah? Tell me, how the hell is that All Might? All Might is like 7 feet tall and very muscular. How the hell is this skinny, fragile man All Might? As Cernet Eye would say, "Wait, you didn't tell him about your true form?" Well, I was going to tell him later today, but I guess I'll have to tell him now? As All Might would tell Deku about his injury and how he got it, also his time limit, which Deku, after hearing all that, would say, "So, you've been pushing your body to the limit and past it just to stay in that form?" Well, sort of. As Deku would ask, "I can try healing it." Wait, I thought I told you that it can't be healed. Well, you want it to be healed, right? Of course I want it to be healed. Well, then pull up your shirt and I'll see what I can do. Wait, didn't you hear what I said? As Deku would use Snatch to grab a sharp stone on the beach, saying, "Yes, I did, but it is worth a shot," as he would use the rock to cut his palm, which All Might would say, "Young Bond, what are you doing?" "Trying to heal you," as Deku would put his hand on All Might's injury, as All Might would cry out in pain. Now, Shonen Eye would have pushed Deku aside, asking All Might if he's okay or not, which All Might would say, "That hurt more than expected." Well, it's worth it, as Deku would point at All Might's injury, which All Might would look down and see that his injury is a bit smaller, as All Might would be shocked and say, "Young Bond, how did you do that?" "Did my adopted dad told you my story?" Y- yes, he did, but he didn't say anything about healing others. Well, that's the thing. I didn't told him my true story, as All Might would be confused, saying, "But you're an orphan, right?" Well, let me tell you my true story, All Might. As Deku would use Zero Sign on All Might, Eye, and Mirio, as they would be confused, saying, "What did you do?" "Welcome to the world where no one will notice us." As Mirio would ask, "What do you mean by no one will notice us?" "Well, I'll tell you the story. Now, can you promise me that you will not tell anyone about it?" As everyone would nod. Now, Deku would tell them the true, sad story of his life. After that, All Might would say, I'm sorry that I couldn't save you, young Bon." Well, that's in the past. Oh, if you don't trust me, you can just ask Cernet Eye over here to look into my past. As Cernet Eye would do so, confirming that the story Deku told is true. As Deku would deactivate Zero Sign. Now, Deku would turn to Mirio, saying, "Well, you wanted to spar, right? Then come on, let's spar." As he would take out his three-sectional staff, with Mirio getting in his stance. As All Might would say, "No using your quirks or your weapons, so put your three-section staff away, young Bon." "Fine," as Deku would throw his three-section staff to the side, saying, "This should be interesting." As he and Mirio would fight, which Mirio would have won, since his physical strength is a lot stronger than Deku. And also, Deku couldn't use Snatch to take Mirio's physical abilities, so he would have still lost. But it did took a lot out of Mirio, since Deku is immortal, so his durability would have been very high. Now, after the battle, Deku and Mirio would have lay there on the ground, well, on the sand, as Deku would think, "Damn it, even after 4 years, I'm still too weak." As he would have got back up and say, "Well, there is your successor, All Might. I'm going to leave now." "Wait, Yanbon, why don't you come join us for training every morning, since you are going to the UA entrance exam, right?" "Wait, how did you know that?" "Your dad told me." "Adopted dad." Yes, yes, adopted dad. "So, would you want to join us?" "Yes, sure." As Deku would continue training with Mirio and All Might, while Sir Eye would have left for his agency. Now, this will be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be amazing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!